If your business has a website, this number is about you. 60% of all Google searches now end without a single click to any website. 6 out of 10 times, Google provides the answer directly. The user never leaves. Your website, which likely cost months of development and years of content strategy, never actually sees the person searching. You might think that means business is dying on the internet. For many businesses, it is. But here is the part nobody is telling you. AI-referred visitors convert at 21%. Legacy SEO traffic converts at roughly 1.3%. That is 16 times better. Less total traffic. 16 times more customers per visitor. The businesses that understand this difference are not panicking, they are quietly repositioning. Think about how your business gets customers today. How much of that depends on Google? When did you last check whether that traffic is still arriving? By the end of this video, I will show you the one number that explains why some businesses are getting more customers from Google's AI. And it changes everything about the advice you have been hearing. Subscribe, because this is the kind of shift that separates businesses that adapt from the ones that simply wonder what happened. While search traffic to publishers dropped 33% globally in the last year, Google is doing just fine. First quarter of 2026. $60.4 billion in search revenue, up 19% year over year. The same Google growing by 19% is sending 33% less traffic to the very websites that built the modern internet. Look at the numbers. HubSpot, estimated 70 to 80% loss in organic traffic. Chegg, 49% decline. DMG Media, drops as steep as 89% for certain queries. NPR called it an extinction-level event for news publishers. 60% of all searches are now zero-click. AI overviews correlate with a 58% reduction in click-through rates for historically top-ranking pages. And AI mode and AI overviews cite completely different URLs 86% of the time, meaning if you are optimizing for one, you are almost certainly failing the other. Two separate games, being played simultaneously, with different rules. You might assume the answer is to double down on your current search engine optimization tactics, to push harder at the same wall. Fishkin analyzed 400 websites that survived the great traffic collapse of the last 3 years. None of them shared common SEO tactics. Instead, they shared 5 specific characteristics. They offered a truly unique product or service. They enabled the user to complete a task. They held proprietary assets no one else could access. They maintained a razor-thin topical focus. And they built a strong, recognizable brand. Fishkin's conclusion: no amount of tactical excellence can save you if Google can simply answer your customer's question without them ever visiting your site. If Google can answer the question for you, you do not have a search engine problem. You have a business model problem. Quick question: type affected if your website traffic dropped in the last 12 months and you suspect Google is the reason. Or type not yet if your traffic has held steady or you are not sure. I read everyone, and keep in mind, the not yet businesses are not necessarily safe. They may simply be in a category Google has not fully gotten to yet. The new objective is no longer ranking number 1 on a list of blue links. That game has been fundamentally inverted. The new goal is to be cited as a source inside the AI answer itself. You are now competing for the attention of a machine that decides whether to mention you at all. You might think this means you need to become a technology expert. That is the wrong lens. The most valuable content now is non-commodity material. Specific, hands-on, born from direct experience. The 30-year accountant writing about the nuances of tax law from years of direct client work has something an AI cannot generate. The local contractor documenting real, messy, on-site projects has information an AI cannot invent. The doctor sharing specific clinical observations has what an AI cannot fabricate. Ask yourself this: is your website offering something that an AI can simply summarize away in 2 sentences? If it is, you are a commodity, and Google will treat you like one. The internet is not dying. Generic content is dying. Specific, experienced human expertise is more valuable than it has ever been. And here is where it gets interesting. AI represents roughly 4% of total search traffic, yet it accounts for 41% of total conversions. Those visitors are not window shopping. They arrive at your site already trusting the recommendation the AI gave them. You are trading 1,000 disinterested clicks for 100 high-intent visitors who have already been pre-qualified by the system. Quick question: type clicks if you still measure success primarily by raw traffic volume to your website, or type citations if you have started focusing on where your business appears inside AI responses. Understanding this distinction is the bridge between the old world and the new one. Now, the specific number that explains why some businesses are thriving. Right after this. Here is the number: 21%. That is the conversion rate of visitors who arrive from an AI citation, compared to 1.3% from traditional SEO traffic. 16 times better. And here is what that actually means for your business. Those visitors arrive already trusting what they are about to find. The AI pre-sold them. They did not browse to your website from a list of options. They were sent there because the AI considered you the answer. You are the fuel for the AI. Or you are the beneficiary. The difference is whether your expertise is specific enough and real enough that the AI has no choice but to cite you. If you are a generalist, if your content could have been written by anyone about anything, you are the fuel. Your content trains the AI. Your visitors stay on Google. You get nothing. If you are a specialist, if you hold experience and perspective that cannot be synthesized, you are the beneficiary. The AI cites you. The visitors arrive pre-qualified. They convert at 16 times the rate. We have spent 20 years building websites for search engines. Now we must spend the next 20 building businesses for the people who use them. The measurement problem is that Google Analytics cannot easily differentiate AI traffic from legacy organic traffic. Both show up as the same source. You have to look deeper. At your brand mentions in AI answers. At your specific conversion rates per page. Stop checking your keyword rankings. Start checking your citation frequency. Stop focusing on your bounce rate. Start focusing on your conversion rate from your most specialized landing pages. The professionals watching this have built something real. Expertise accumulated over years or decades. Knowledge that cannot be replicated by a model that has never done the actual work. That expertise is not a disadvantage in this new environment. It is the entire advantage. AI mode is not replacing good businesses. It is exposing the ones that were built on volume rather than value, and rewarding the ones that were always about substance. Here is where each of you should be right now. If you run a business with a website, audit your digital presence and ask honestly, am I building an asset or a commodity? If Google can summarize what you offer in 2 sentences, you are a commodity racing towards zero. If you offer something specific and irreplaceable, you are positioned to capture the 16 times conversion advantage the rest of the market is currently ignoring. If you have real expertise in your field, document it specifically. Not general advice, not what anyone could write. What only you know from actually doing the work. That is what the AI cannot generate and what it will be compelled to cite. If you manage marketing for an organization, stop reporting traffic volume to your leadership. Start reporting citation frequency and conversion rate per channel. 4% of traffic driving 41% of conversions changes every investment decision you will make this year. Subscribe. Next video covers what Google just put inside Gmail and Google Docs that changes how your team works starting this week. Google just connected Gemini to every app your team uses at work, and 70% of professionals are accepting its suggestions without changing a single word. What that means for your organization starting today, that video is right here. 20 years ago, being found on Google meant being on page 1. Today, being found on Google means being mentioned in the answer. The businesses that understand that distinction are already building for it. The ones that do not are still counting clicks that are quietly disappearing.